Hello again from Copper Gardens. This is David Burns again telling you another story, a little story about a project that we've undertaken that is definitely pressing me to my limits. My own fault. It was my idea, so I have nobody else to blame. The only real issue is timing. By the way, we're looking at a chair. This is a chair that looks more like a bush than a chair. It's going to go with us to the San Francisco Flower and Garden Show this year. When it's finished, it's not at all finished yet. Lots of coloring, detail work to do on it. And this is a mock-up of the piece that we proposed to the show for this 2015 event. And the people here, the little cardboard cutouts, stick cutouts, are actually to scale. This whole thing is to scale, about 1 in 12. So 1 inch is 1 foot. And so we're working on this piece now. Here it is in the other room. And it's a monster. It just presses the very limits of my shop. And we're also learning how soft copper tubing in the 2-inch variety, 3-inch rather, 2-inch variety, is not quite so easy to form. Here's the way it comes in. Just a huge coil. These are 2 coils here. Each coil is about $300. And we had to buy 5, and we're 1 short, so we've got 1 more to go. Actually, they were $500, not $300. And at this point, here we are, kind of in rough stages, clearly rough stages, no color, no finish work. We're just putting things together, finding out what our problems are, solving them one at a time, and which is the only way to do this kind of work. There really is no other way. It's never been done before. Had to start by saying to myself, my God, I need a lot of weight because I've got a lot of height and therefore a lot of leverage. And this thing could, once installed in a final resting place, could be outdoors, could pick up a lot of wind loading. So I've got 400 pounds of concrete at either end, built into a nice little, nicely formed piece that'll finally get stuccoed with a nice finish coat on it. It'll look very attractive as a planter when it's all done. And then these 3 tubes come up very randomly. The ends are unfinished, as you can see. And 3 tubes go across, and then underneath those tubes, underneath and on top and or however it will work out, will be leaves that will be literally, some of the largest ones will be, excuse my hand, will be 3 feet wide by 6 and 7 feet long. So they're going to be massive. They're going to cast quite a shadow once they're in place up here. So the purpose of this footage today is to show those of you who care enough to take a look at some of the stuff that we do here. So this is the project in its fairly early stages. Actually, I've been 2 weeks or more getting it to this stage, and it's been a real struggle. I won't lie to anybody. It's been a real struggle. The good news is that I'm building 2 of them. The second one will have most all of the problems worked out, and I believe it will go very nicely. The problem is I only have 2 months to almost to the day to be delivering it to the San Francisco show in San Mateo. I do have 1 ugly crimp that is going to take some interesting work to hide, and it turns out that's the only thing to do. Trying to cut it out, weld it, beat it out, or do anything else is just not the solution. It'll be covered up and not visible. I'm really sorry that it happened, but what I realized once it happened was that it had been hit by a forklift before we even got it to our shop. So that's a real quick update. Well, not quick enough, was it? I'm going to try to do this now about once a week for the next month and a half, 2 months, and let you see the process as it goes along. And also I'll be sending a copy to the show people so that they'll know that I'm actually doing this, not just flailing around up here in Rough and Ready. So thanks for watching. We'll check in with you and show you the next step in another week or so. Bye for now.